Hi, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm very good as well, thank you. My name is Steven. What's your name?
My name is Cha.
Jan.
Nice to
Where are
meet
you from?
you.
You too, you too. Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam. Nice. What part of Vietnam?
I live in Thái Nguyên. It's a city near Hanoi.
Okay, nice, nice. I've been to Hanoi. It's a very nice place.
How long
Mm.
have you been to Hanoi?
I was in Vietnam for 5 weeks, like 2 years ago.
Oh,
Mm.
wow. Yes,
So I visited a lot of places. Very beautiful country.
yes.
Mm.
How do you feel about my country,
Yeah, I
Vietnam?
love it. Yeah, very nice.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Ireland.
Oh, Ireland.
Hmm
Wow. Yes.
Have you ever been to Ireland? No?
No. No.
No, nobody ever
Yes.
goes to Ireland. So how long have you been studying English for?
I have been to study English when I was 10 years old.
Hmm
Yes,
Yeah,
I
so you
think,
started. Um, Go ahead.
yes, and right now I'm 13 years old. Yes, I think about 3 years.
Nice. And you get to speak English all the time?
Yes,
Mm, that's good. That's good. Tell me a bit more about your city then. You said it's a small town that's beside Hanoi.
can you
Tell me
please?
a bit more about your city or your town.
Um, my hometown is Thái Nguyên. It's a city near Hanoi in the
Hmm
north. And yes, and I think you don't know Thailand because my country, I'm sorry, my city, Thailand is not famous for anything. So yes, so I think you don't know that. Okay,
mm,
I think it's very normal.
mm.
And but if you visit Thailand, you can try many tea because in Taiwan we grow many tea.
Mm.
Yes,
Okay, nice. And do you like living there? Do you like your city?
yes, I love it.
That's nice. Okay, tell me, what's your favorite thing to do in your city?
I in my city, I think we have we have many mountains and also countryside.
Mm, nice, yeah. The countryside and the landscapes in Vietnam are very nice.
Yes,
Mm. So you're in high school then, or in a secondary school?
I'm in secondary school.
Hmm And are you on a summer vacation right now?
Yes,
Hmm
yes,
So,
I have a summer break about 2 months.
mm. So what are you doing for your summer vacation?
Mm, in my summer vacation, I I want to improve my English skills.
Hmm So
Okay,
what? Yeah, go ahead.
okay. So I very like to talk to you. So okay, so I want to talk with you about a little bit our hobbies.
Hmm
Okay.
hmm
Okay. So what do you love to do in your free time?
I love to play football. So
Oh, football.
I live in Argentina now, but I'm from Ireland, but I live in Argentina and I get to
Oh.
play a lot of football here. And I'm also trying to learn Spanish. So I spend a lot of my free time trying to learn Spanish.
Ah,
Mm.
yes,
And,
and
mm.
and
And what
for
about
me,
you?
in my free time, I think I have a lot of favorite things to do. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
right now I'm learning English, so I think in my free time I just want to improve my English skills. I learn all the time. I learn everything,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, and that is how I love being an English teacher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what do you do apart from Cambly to study English?
I think how can I think I using Cambly is very important and very convenient because
Mm.
I can learn more about English. I yes, I think I think also we also have a like interesting conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. So do you watch films and TV in English as well to improve your English listening skills?
Yes, actually, when I was about 4 or 5 years old, I already had an early approach to foreign films, movie, music from America, England. Yes, England, English speaking countries in general. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and since then I had a huge pas- passion for foreign languages, and it came to me for a fact at a really, I'm sorry, that a real pursue foreign languages as a hobby.
Mm. That's great. So do you have any plans to learn any other languages then?
Yes.
Do you know which ones you want to learn next?
I think when I can speak fluently English, I
Mm-hmm.
want to learn Korean and
Oh yeah.
Chinese.
Mm. Yeah.
Yes.
Chinese is a very important language right now. Everyone's trying to learn it.
Yes.
Mm. So at school, do you learn English every day? Do you have classes in English?
Yes, in school I of course I learning English in school.
Hmm. Is there a big focus on English? Can everybody speak as well as you at your age, or do you
Mm,
have to do a lot of study yourself?
like in school, okay, so in school, like in English in school, we just have 45 minutes. Okay, so I think we we also has one teacher
Mm.
teaching 40 people. So I think 45 minutes is like very I think it's not good
Mm.
because because our lesson we have many new words and we don't and she don't teaching me about like pronunciation,
Mm-hmm.
conversation, and grammar. So like she just teaching me about the new word
Mm.
and help me like about lesson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's too many students and not enough time. Mm. That
Yes.
sounds difficult. And you just focus on vocabulary, learning new words, but you don't do anything else. So, where
Yes.
do you practice speaking English then?
Um, yes, right now I'm using Cambly,
Hmm.
so I can practicing with foreigners in
Mm,
campus,
mm.
and I also learning English in my extra class.
Okay. So tell me about your extra class.
In my extra class, yes, my teacher in extra class come from Vietnam, but he know using Cambly, he know like IPA pronunciation,
Hmm.
and he teaching me about grammar, but gram like but grammar come from American
Okay.
Yes, Cambridge University, right?
Mm.
Oh yeah, Cambridge, Cambridge University.
Yeah, Cambridge University.
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, that's good. So how often do you have those extra classes?
I think 5 a week.
Oh yeah, wow, that's great.
Yes.
So do a lot of people in the bigger cities in Vietnam speak English, or what do you think? Do a lot of people speak English in Vietnam?
Um, I think in Vietnam, yes, in Vietnam there are a lot people can speak fluently English, but
Mm,
in my hometown, I live in the countryside, so I think it's very hardest
mm,
when people learning English because because we live in the countryside, so we don't have many money to learning English.
hmm.
But I think that if you want to learn English, like you think that learning English as the hobby, yes, I think you must learn English because English is very important for my job
Mm,
and also for their job. And yes, and I think a few years Vietnam, I think should add English. Yes,
mm,
and I think Vietnam, I want to like I want to my country add English. Yes, so we have Vietnamese English is very convenient.
hmm.
Yes,
Mm. So you get a lot of tourists as well, so it's easy to deal with tourists if you can speak English. Um, yeah. And do you know what you want to do when you finish school? Do you know already?
when I finish university, I
Well,
want to be
mhm.
yes, I want to be a English teacher.
Oh, nice.
Okay, actually, when I was a child, my dream is I want to become a businesswoman.
Hmm.
But I think right now, yes, I think I want to become a, an English teacher.
Hmm. And why? Because you like studying English? Is that why?
Yes, be, I think I want to help students in Vietnam can speak fluently English.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So what would you do differently to your current teachers?
I think when I like when I older, like when I become a English teacher,
Hmm.
the number one, I want teach student in Vietnam like learning pronunciation.
Hmm.
Yes, I think pronunciation is not good I'm sorry, is very good and the good way to have all the people in Vietnam know English.
Mm. Yeah, pronunciation is probably the hardest part of learning English. And so you do you watch a lot of YouTube videos on, and that's where you improve your English? I think people find that as a good source.
Yes, yes, actually, I actually I like to learning the I like learning English by the video with foreigners
Hmm.
in on the YouTube.
Hmm. Yeah, so just native speakers speaking naturally on YouTube, and you can
Yes.
listen. Mm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can I ask you some questions?
Hmm.
Okay, so uh, what are your hobbies?
Remember I said I played football and I learning Spanish.
Uh, yes, and do you have any girly hobbies?
Any what?
Girly,
Girly?
yes, hobbies like
Um,
um like make DIY or watching many beauty vloggers.
no.
Yes, okay, so I know uh girly hobbies. Yes,
Hmm.
like I like kind of. I'm really into makeup stuff,
Hmm.
even though I'm really not good at this.
Hmm.
But I just like searching on the internet and watching many videos from like beauty vloggers and
Hmm.
kind of things like that.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of those that you can watch different videos from.
Okay, so do you like cooking?
Yes, I'm not good at it, but I can. I like
Oh,
cooking.
yes. Yes, I really love cooking. I
Mm,
don't really sure if cooking is a girly thing or manly thing, but cooking, yes, I love cooking.
mm. So what is your favorite food?
Mm, my favorite food, Vietnamese food.
Yeah, it's very nice Vietnamese food.
Okay, so do so do you know Nelson Mandela? Mandela.
Nelson Mandela?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, so let me say something. Okay,
Hmm.
so I remember one quote by Nelson Mandela
Hmm.
is that okay, so if you talk to a man in language he understands, it goes to his head. And if you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart.
Mm.
Yes, and I think yes, and it just makes me feel love language more on a daily basis, and that's how I started. Like I that's how I started. Like I start English, learning
Mm.
English. Yes,
Yeah, yeah. So it makes a difference when you can speak their language. You can interact with people better.
yes,
Mm.
and I think okay, so I think English is very important
Hmm.
for my job and for our our life because I think English is the global language
Hmm.
and I think all the people in the world must learning English or know English.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah,
so.
a lot of people are making an effort to learn.
Okay,
Oh,
so
our time is running
yes.
up.
Okay, so
Okay,
okay,
nice to meet
so
you.
Nice to meet you
Yeah,
and
let's see you again.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.